take it up with Asherak. Apparently, I'm too young to fight on the wall. Well, look who's come to visit. As for what that is, well, you didn't think I planned to stop at running the Fetcher's brats, did you? Nothing personal. We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we're standing on cobbles in Baldur's Gate. Ready to pay that inspection fee now? But if you mind your manners, maybe I'll remember you when I'm running the gate. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's got to be worth a small fortune. Even caught us thieving and didn't make a thing of it. Look who made it. For once, I saved your butt out there, didn't I? We're square now, Chief. Didn't need your permission. But fine, whatever. I'm tired of taking orders from people who think they know better than me. We have that in common then. But you aren't welcome here. Aha! His king is wide open. Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong? Zevlor couldn't save everyone. It's my job to look after those who survived. What's you doing? She's the one who saved us! Any reason you're still here? If we put our heads together, I bet you and me can make a tidy stack of coin in Baldur's Gate. Everyone they turn to let my kids down. The druids, Zevlor, everyone. Now it's my job to keep them safe, and I'm gonna do it right. Stay with me, whatever happens. Fine, but you're carrying it yourself. If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now. Fine. I'll just go tell the guards you kicked us out of our home. I'll leave the frontline hero work to the likes of you. We'll be here to pick up the pieces when you're done. Brave words when you're hiding down here with the rest of us, listening to stories and waiting for the end like the rest of the children. You trapped me. I didn't even want to take this one. Come find me when I'm running this whole guild and see how easily the gold wipes away any regrets I do have. That's it! I'm telling the guards what you did. Everything you did. A few things are missing from your pack. Is that right? The rats, huh? The stone's on you. Have it your way. Here you go. Won't happen again. Help! They're trying to kill us! You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate. Come to say your goodbyes before the end comes? Wish I could fight with you. Maybe we can do something about this. Damn it! Having that stashed away would have made life a lot easier. If our kind looked out for one another, we wouldn't need to deal with devils. No, Zaki. It'll be over soon. Should have picked your pockets instead of doing this. I pretty much trust them with my life. Right. All of our takings stashed away for the journey? You think that's funny? Fine. Laugh at this. Oh. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. That's the way you want it? Fine. So what if it is? Choosing the right allies is just common sense. Even you'll make a friend or two eventually, I bet. And stay out! Sure, when we sell it in the city, I'll make sure you get your cut. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Baldur's Gate is home now, and the brats are my family. Nobody messes with my family. Did you think I was going to let you have all the fun? Mole looks out for her friends, and she'll have your back. Trust me. Sounds more like a challenge than advice. Keep an eye on your pack. Yup. Didn't leave a goblin standing. Not so bad to hang around with either. Little slow on the uptake, aren't you? Ready to do some business? I don't owe anyone. A pact is just another deal. He can call himself patron, but Big Raff doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to take what I want. You're alive! Did you get the idol? Is that why they went crazy? I appreciate you teaching Mattis a lesson too. Kid should be more careful with his rings. Suit yourself. You let that adventurer hit Melly. Yeah, I bet. What kind of problems could someone like me have? You hero types are all the same. Whatever. My soul's not going to matter if we get eaten by shadow freaks. Pluck my friend right out of a harpy's talons. You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know. What comes next is on you. To you. God damn it. I warned you to stay away from my kids. Saved 2 of my friends. One from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Didn't make a fuss of our thieving either. I'm done with you. You better hope we don't have to talk again. Hells. Thought I had you. You're a terrible liar. We had a deal. Mine. 9, then pack. Fine. But make any more trouble for us and you'll regret it, drow or not. Merkin keeps telling the other kids they'll all be safe if they stay hidden. Is that right? Fine. You get one more chance. Still, you gave Mattis his ring back. Taught him a lesson doing it too. I'll go tell the guards you're pushing us around. See you around, chump. Don't come back unless you want to talk business. If any of your stuff goes missing, just let me know. You're family now. Say, do you play lance ball by any chance? It's my first time playing. Watching a bunch of old folks get dumber by the dramful. And when they run dry, if you change your mind about that fee, you know where to find me. Should have trusted my gut instead of asking for help. He said he could get me and my gang to Baldur's Gate. I reckon he can do it too. Don't care what your law says. You idiot. What comes next is on you. No idea if it's good or not. A lot of people like to promise pretty things, but it's empty air. Still, you got Arabella out of that mess with the druids. 1! Be patient. We'll get there. Protection for me and my kids, that's all. Suit yourself. But I haven't accepted nothing yet. Sounds like you're in deeper than I am. Not sure why you're poking your nose in our business, though. Not long until we leave now. You bloody idiot! You can kill half the devils in the hells for all I care, but Raphael was my patron. He made promises. Sounds more like a challenge than advice. Keep an eye on your pack. What? I've said thank you. Should I write you a poem too? Just like I'll be glad to be rid of them once we're there. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same. Don't get too attached to that con, kids. I've got bigger plans for the city. Huh? Just put this away a second ago, didn't I? How much are these pieces worth? And to make sure none of the kids on the job outside mess with you, show them this. The gate will never see us coming. Now there's no grove, no coin, no one taking us to the city. I'm not letting my crew get eaten by shadows. Saved one of my friends from a druid with a snake. Knows when to be discreet too. Maybe I'll make a deal, maybe I won't. But it'll be my choice, not the devil's, and not yours. Easy for you to say. You can do what you want, go where you want. My kids need protecting, and I'm gonna protect them. This party's boring. Should have put me in charge. Now that'd be a real party. I've got a few bottles tucked away to keep things flowing. For a price, of course. Messing with our business? Yeah? Sure. Sylphie probably grabbed them by mistake. Somebody stole the idol. If I find out who it was, I'll recruit him. Fine. Hope the damn thing's cursed. Can't say I blame you. But we did have a deal. You're a terrible liar. We had a deal. Now you've done it. The middle slime layers have inverted. Oh, I'm going to have to start over. And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you? Hey, you! Can you keep a secret? No, like this. Foresight's the least of what we've got going. But thanks.
Talk to Sticky. Until I come to collect, our business is done.
Still here? The smart ones ran a long while back. I get looking out for number one. Respect it even. So if I make a deal, you can be damn sure it's what's best for me and my crew. I knew you'd understand. Everyone's owned by somebody. Might as well sign up to be on the winning team. 6. And also, when we get there, I'd be head of the Thieves' Guild. Get out of my head! Is that a fact? I'll tell them to watch their step. You got it. Now, we done here or what? Might help if you paid the inspection fee. I could take a look. I had a feeling you'd be back. Kids! Scatter! Doesn't matter. The fight will come to us, no matter what he says. Sure, and I'm Zariel's firstborn. Don't be distracting me. You know what else costs a lot? That inspection fee. You saved Arabella from the Druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. You should know by now that I'm not everyone. If Raphael doesn't know that yet, he'll learn. Still, you helped Melly get away from the adventurer. My gang says you've been messing with them. Don't deny it. 5, I don't know, devil stuff? What matters is I can keep my kids safe. Everyone else has let them down, but I won't. We're done here. Get lost. Hey, what's a big hero like you doing in a dust heap like this? Fine then. What happens next is your fault. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course. You were stupid to come back. We took this off you before. Some of it's missing, feels like. But there you go. So what? Should we be panicking like everyone else? Because of that, I'll give you a 10 count to leave. I pretty much trust him with my life. Wonder if I could con some gold off that cleric. Well, it's been a pleasure. You know the way out. Anyway, you want to talk? Talk. Not that it's any of your business. I'm not poking my nose into whatever trade you made with him. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. Plucked one of my friends out of the harpy's talons. Knows when to be discreet, too. And I hear you have a problem. Leave! Now! Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. Be careful. They look as brittle as old bark. But they're vicious. Oh, hey! I remember you. Booked it from the Grove before the Druids could kick us. So what if Raphael's a devil? Means he's got the power to keep his promise. There aren't any other options, soldier. Raphael said he could keep me and my kids safe, and that's that. I'm not. I'm glad they can celebrate before we've even got to the gate. Try not to die up there. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at. I knew they wanted us dead. I knew it. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Might be worth enough to pay a priest to bring Arabella back. Can you two help? Anything you don't pack is getting left behind. Not like we have anyone in charge now. Zeb's dead. If you honestly believe that, maybe it's best you hide down here with the other children. Pity to let this get buried with you. You got your junk back. Take it and get out. I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play. That ritual's nothing more than a fancy way to kick us out and leave us for dead. Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram before I get emotional. You took advantage of Mattis. I told you to leave. What happens next is your fault. Still, you showed you're one of us by taking Mattis's ring. Never saw you coming, did he? Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Nice strategy back there. Some dumb fairy tale is all we have left. Clear off. Did he deal with you straight? Heard you two talking. Nothing to see here. We're clearing out soon. Safe passage to Baldur's Gate. Safe from everyone. Like Zev was supposed to do. Do as I say, not as I do, right? Got a lot of that from Zev too, and he was a walking pile of imp shite at the end of the day.
So I'd suggest you just stick to business, yeah?
Saved two of my friends, one from a harpy and one from a mad druid with a snake. Always a deal to be done. Even now, making sure we're ready to leave when the time comes. Might help if you pay the inspection fee. I could take a look. I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge. Still, you went easy on Sylphie, even though you caught her in your pockets. And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. How's that for Callumsham rules?
So what if it is? Choosing the right allies is just common sense. You wouldn't have made it this far on your own. What else? The guild hall is still standing, even if 9 Fingers isn't. Just means there's a chair to be filled.
Stop! You aren't joking. I kind of believe him more now than I did a minute ago. The bastards that killed Arabella. She was a precious little thing. Like a sister to me.
Didn't ask for your life story, I asked if you could play. What's the next move?
We have nothing to talk about. 7. None of yours. See you around, maybe. Had a feeling you'd be back. Nothing comes to mind. Always eager to accept donations, though. The singer keeps telling us that if we're good and quiet, we'll all be safe.
This is just a hiccup, though. I'll still run this city one day, with or without Wrath, and when I do, my guild won't look on you too kindly.
Yes? I've got places to be. I'm sure you do too.
Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Just between you and me, I nick some wine. Maybe one of the kids picked up something of yours by mistake. I couldn't say. You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite.
Also, bit rich for you to tell me who I can or can't make deals with, all things considered.
I'd pretty much trust her with my life. Poison? Sure. Listening to stories. I think you're a little old for them. Or are you looking for a place to hide when the end comes? You won't get there if we starve on the way. Gonna rob your friends when you're hungry. Damn it! Having that stashed away would have made life a lot easier. Sylphie needs to practice. You'll be out there soon enough. What are you doing? They're the ones that saved us. I had the Grove running pretty smooth. I'll do the same in Baldur's Gate. And I can keep the kids safe. Guess no one's good at everything.
Now, if you're here for business, talk to Sticky. I don't deal directly with the customers.
What I said! That he'd get me and my gang safely to Baldur's Gate. But I'm glad you did.
Why? Don't know about you, but I don't put my name to something I don't mean.
Thanks. See you in Baldur's Gate, I hope. Now scram. Before I get emotional. 3.
Big Raph doesn't own me. He's just giving me the tools to keep myself alive and to take what I want.
I forgot. It went up a 10-day ago. Anyway, pay up and I'll see what I can do. We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate.
Did you think I was going to let you have all the fun? Mole looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
Still, one of my guards said you were nice to him. You must love the taste of it. He seems to know you pretty well.
Zevlor had belief. Didn't get him anywhere good. Besides, Raphael wasn't promising anything stupid.
Now, you're going to pay for it. And for that, you get one more chance. Just another fairy tale, though, isn't it? Oh, don't you ever give a straight answer. Go on, Enjoy yourself. But if any of them sleep past noon, they're getting left behind.
Welcome one, welcome all. You're looking at Fetcher's Brats, the Guildhall's finest.
We're going to own that town. Still, you've been a friend to us so far. Then I'm not looking for your stuff. That was easy. Anything else? Smart. You smart enough for Lance board? It's my first time playing. Honesty and politeness. I like that. Somebody stole the idol. If I find out who it was, I'll recruit him. Not good enough. That's garbage. No matter where the night goes, I'm gonna lose it. Take it up with Zevlor. Apparently, I'm too young to fight on the wall. We're working on it, all right? It's got like 3 different viscosities in it. Okay, that's funny. You're funny.
You always wear sharp, if a bit slow. Too big to be quick. But I'll stay out of your way if you'll stay out of mine.
Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some.
Zaki told me about you, Toad Lady. Your kind scared Zoru real bad.
Look, you saved us. Not knocking that. But after you left, Zevlor lost his nerve. Gave up the fight. I won't. I've always protected you, haven't I? But to be sure, we need every last copper piece to get started in Baldur's Gate. Saved us from a mad druid and her snakes. A real class act. Afraid not, sir. We're still gathering the, special fluid. We have a plan. We're the ones who'll end up on top in the gate. Anything else? What are you doing? He's the one who saved us! 10.
That's right, specialising in pre-owned goods. You want to trade? Talk to Sticky there. I'm in management. Busy, you know.
Much appreciated. Let's take a look. They're murderers. I'd spit in the eye of any god the likes of them worship. Let go of me!
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
Looked like he was doing a pretty good job. If I had to deal with gods and worms in my head, I'd make a deal with anyone. Look, you're welcome and all, but I got to chat with bigger fish. Later.
Give me that. Can't have this floating around loose. I thought I was meant to be the thief.
Anything else? The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. This game's awful. Why does anyone play it? You did this to yourself. Fine. Hope the damn thing's cursed. Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, purses practically grow on trees.
Wow, look who it is. Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketheric's coffers.
You scared the life out of little Sylphie.
I knew I was in for something exciting from the moment we first met. Don't disappoint me now.
Alive, but poor.
Please, the Zentarim can hold the guild hall, but that's not the same as holding the guild itself.
Yeah, that's the way to go. His lance board trick was meant to soften me up, but I know better. You're a little old for story time. Looking for a place to hide when the end comes?
Hey, I'm not so little. Grown up enough to have grown up ages ago.
Sylphie got caught. We have to lay low for a while. No good to you now. 9. Nobody messes with my family. I'm all they've got. You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime. Oh? You must be broke then. 8. Not yours anymore. Then we're done here.
Well, look who it is. Looking to mess up my operation here too? You'll find it a little harder than before.
But Raphael's offered me a partnership already, and it seems like a sweeter deal than throwing my lot in with you. I heard you helped Melly with that locket. I owe you for that. What's this? Mattis, this is junk. Waste of effort hauling it with us.
You really don't want to face that brain, do you? Scared? Don't be. I've got you. Come on. I've not got all day, and you certainly haven't.
You could have helped us. With the goblins, with the druids. But you saved your own skin. Please, lady. Strong emotions can mess up the settling of the humours. This is our hideout. But hey, maybe you didn't know.
Once they realise that, they'll be looking for a mediator. Someone to speak for the crews. I'll be right here.